All right, everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Lot Life, Take 2, here in the beautiful Randall Ford Studios. We have a special guest, Steely. Hello, everybody. And a not-so-special guest, Andrew. Say hi.
Wait, whoa.
What?
We're going to have to redo to number 3 now.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Andrew continually proves my point every day. Whenever I think, all right, Andrew, that was the last mistake you're going to make. You go, oh, no, it is not. I'm going to make more. But we do have Steely here. This is the mascot for what is actually, we have learned, is the 10th anniversary of the Steel Horse Rally. Downtown Fort Smith. It's a special event that they do every year. It raises a lot of money for, I think it's donated to charities, a lot of really good causes that this helps. So we're proud to, host that here in Fort Smith. It's something that people come from not only all over Arkansas, but from other states just to see this thing.
Yeah, Oklahoma, Tennessee, there's a lot of people everywhere that come and see this thing. I mean, it's a lot of traffic.
Yes, and here at Randall Ford, we are the only car dealership on Rogers Avenue. If you're not familiar with that, it's one of the busiest roads here in the state, actually. And people are going up and down that road all day, but Friday and Saturday, there's going to be a different sound in the air. Those motorcycles are going to be going up and down Rogers. So, it kind of reminds me of, as a salesperson, a lot of times we go through and ask everybody, it's like, what's the one thing that you don't like, or the one thing that you love or you don't like? What's one of the things that whenever you see this, you think, this is probably not going to be a car deal. I'll try, but...
Yeah, it is typically someone on a motorcycle. The reason is because 90% of the time someone getting into a motorcycle usually doesn't want to trade for a car. You just don't usually trade a motorcycle for a motorcycle, not a motorcycle for a car.
They're on a motorcycle, they're driving around looking, and go, oh, let's pull in here and look. So
that's
typically not the customer that is going to buy a vehicle. That's the customer that's going to look at a vehicle.
Like, oh, this is pretty cool, but I got a Harley, so I'm not buying that thing.
It's kind of like, the other one that always pops into mind when we talk about that is somebody comes in, hey, who will sell me a car? Typically, we would love to do that, sir, but I'm guessing at some point in the near future, we're going to determine why we can't.
Yes, and I've never sold one.
No.
Any of those.
People in flip-flops or sandals.
I mean,
typically, I don't. That's probably not going to be a car deal. Somebody that walks to the lot.
No, probably not. No, probably not. Typically, Chris, there's a reason why they're walking.
Yeah.
But
somebody, whenever a Razorback cab pulls up out there and somebody gets out.
Yeah, not usually. But I will say though, you get those two either approved. They're 100% buying a car.
Oh yeah, you could hold your hand over the payment and say, "I got you done, sir. Just sign right here."
And they will
deal.
Yeah, 100%.
Doesn't matter anyway. It's going back.
Okay. I mean, it just. Lots of times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hard times.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's called
But we are, I would say this is coming out on Monday. It's not going to be Monday because in the space-time continuum, Monday has already come and gone. Much like our first attempt at filming this podcast whenever Andrew's mics went dead, because we've had this set up all day trying to do it today. The mics went dead, everything went dead. Because we've had it set out here on trying to get out here. This is actually Tuesday, and tomorrow is the closeout of the month. Everybody that is not waiting until tomorrow, they're actually getting in today. Andrew, the smart Andrew, we talked about this, is off today, so it's just me here running the desk, and we have had car deals just coming in and out. Actually had my old plumber Charlie come in and buy another vehicle. We appreciate him doing that. We just finished that up right before we got over here to do this.
And the best days to come buy a car is Tuesdays. Everybody come at once, all at once, 9, 20, I don't care how many it is. We'll work it all. Because Tuesdays are the best days to buy cars. We found that out.
I'm not going to say that's not true, but I'm going to say, if you want to come before to avoid the crowd, Mondays are great days too. Mondays are a fine day.
And it has nothing to do with Chris being alone
on the desk.
At this point, he'll start giving just cars away.
Yeah.
32? Shoot. Yeah. What do you have online for? 45? Yeah, go ahead and get it.
If you're busy, there's no telling what kind of deal you might.
You might mix numbers.
I don't even remember I agreed to buy them a monkey.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, they're getting one.
Yeah, so everybody come up Tuesdays all at once right now. Just bam.
But it has been a crazy month.
It has.
This month is actually shaping up to be, it's unofficial, but we probably have just beat not only what we did last month, which was the second best month of the year before, but now I think we're closing in on beating that and actually going to be the best month of last year.
Yeah.
So it is a great month. This month has beat last month.
So far.
Yes.
Yes.
And we have one day to go, so there's no telling where this month might end up. But that just means, I mean, a lot of this is because of the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
The tariffs are coming. The tariffs are coming. They are right around. They are one day away.
Every time someone says the tariffs are coming, it makes me think of being on horseback. The tariffs are coming. The tariffs are coming. But, I mean, they really are.
That was the idea of the phrasing it that way.
Okay, well.
But yes, they are coming. We have. The Ford has been great enough to do the employee pricing. They did that for this month. Of course, incentives and everything that happens, that is a month-to-month ordeal or basis is how that's done. So we have the end of the month coming up tomorrow, and that's whenever production is going to start rolling in. The vehicles that we have here, Ford is not raising the prices on those vehicles, but as we sell those out, and get new vehicles in, the new vehicles are going to reflect the tariff pricing whenever we get those vehicles.
Correct.
So we will still give you an incredible deal. We'll take as much off as we can, but if you're taking off of a higher price, it's going to end up being a higher price. So
yes.
If you're out there watching this, because Andrew's going to do a great job editing this and getting this out this evening, right, Andrew?
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, he's going to get this out this evening, so that way you're going to see this.
And then come tomorrow.
Yeah, both you people that watch it, I want you guys to come in tomorrow, buy a vehicle whenever you can get the best deal possible.
Before it hits May and the prices change, is what Chris is saying.
Yes, yeah, they're going to go up. There's nothing we can do about that. They are going up.
Hands are tied behind the back.
Yes.
Can't do anything.
The used car, do that again. I was gonna... The used car prices are going up as well because a rising tide raises all ships. So as the new prices go up, people want to shift over and they'll buy more used cars, which depletes the used car market. As the used car market gets depleted and there is less used cars available, supply and demand, the prices go up.
Yes.
So that we've seen that some happen already. We were watching the books and the used car prices are steadily starting to inch up. And these things don't usually, whenever, it's like, you just never know in the car business, but a lot of times things aren't gradual.
No.
It's just like, hey, this car is a $16,000 car. We open the book the next day. Hey, this car is an $18,000 car.
But that is good news, yes. So your vehicle will be worth more, is what Chris is saying too.
That's really what I was saying.
Yeah, but the thing is though, is that when we start running out of vehicles and used vehicles, you'll probably get a phone call from me.
Yeah.
Hey, can I buy your car?
We are aggressively buying in vehicles right now because we've been through COVID. You guys have been through it too. It's a scary time. Nobody's going to be shut in and have to wear masks, anything like that with the tariffs. So the tariffs aren't contagious.
We can definitely shake hands and kiss babies this time.
Yeah, we can do that. So, but what I will say is we've learned from that whenever something like this and demand or supply is affected, it's important to be proactive. We want to get these cars bought in. So if you are looking to sell your car, swing by here. Ask for Andrew. You probably can't find him because he'll be out hiding or be out on the golf course getting a sunburn.
Look at that.
I unfortunately injured my back, was unable to attend and watch Andrew suck it on the golf course.
I did very well, actually.
Yeah. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
As Jordan told us about the scores on this, and this is, we went off last time on the rant about people just driving in the left lane and don't even be driving in the left lane, just riding in the left lane right next to somebody. It's time for another rant.
It is.
Let's have a golf rant.
Yeah.
Let's talk about in golf. It is a sport of honor. It is a sport of integrity.
Yes.
It is a sport of honesty until you get in one of these tournaments where you just put these people out on their own.
I think golfers are more liars than anybody.
Have you ever sold a truck to a golfer?
Not that I know of. Well, no, I don't think I have.
Okay. So, maybe people don't know about how golfing scores. 72 is a par round. That is great. Whenever you shoot these, it's not quite the same. Whenever you have a scramble, the scores are usually typically lower than that. But you know what the scores aren't? 51.
Yeah, 51
Come
is
on.
not realistic.
Come on.
Guys.
We have, every time we go to one of these events, somebody will turn in like a 50 or 51. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Pros aren't even doing that.
Yeah. There's no way you scored a 51.
It's crazy.
And we try to be fairly honest when we do it.
Yeah.
And what'd y'all shoot?
60.
And they barely lied to get to 60. So there's no way anybody got to an actual 51 on this thing. Come on.
And 60 wasn't in first place.
Yeah, we've talked about having an actual tournament, just getting all the dealerships together and having a dealership golf tournament. But I'm not doing it until we can get a portable polygraph to have it there whenever you turn in your scorecard. And we're going to see what this is like. Oh, we won 102 to 105. That's going to be the actual scores on these golf events.
We also need someone that's like right with them all times, just in a golf cart right behind them.
Yeah.
Everywhere they go, 100%.
Yeah.
Like just watching it, because a 51.
I know you did shoot 51.
I almost cussed there.
Yeah.
You got me fired up. A 51 is not even. That's not even. You can't even legitly do that. It's
If you believe that they shot a 51, comment in the sections below, and we'll be calling you about buying a car, because obviously you're pretty gullible, and we would like to get you on the hook for a new car if we could.
Yeah, 51 is not realistic at all. You can look it up. I mean, pro golfers don't even shoot a 51.
No, don't believe it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Crazy.
I heard my name paged a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, since the speakers went dead, I don't know if you guys picked it up or not, but we're going to keep this one kind of short. We got a lot to do. I see the light flashing for the battery as well, so Andrew was well prepared. But he is going to get this.
I was at one point.
7 hours ago, you should have predicted this.
Yeah, I should have predicted it.
How come we don't have an extension cord?
Yeah, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's at the very below, and then if you're on Facebook, it is above. It's in the blue, so hit that subscribe button. It's on our page.
And everybody say hi to Steely.
Yeah,
he won't be here next week. He only comes out once a year.
Hey, hit the Still Horse Rally. It's super fun. Still Horse Rally. Still Horse Rally.
Say it 3 times.
But yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share button, and also like button. It's all down to the left, and we are out of here. See ya.